Thank you, Toho Studios, for giving me a Godzilla movie I've been waiting to see my whole life. Toho Studios' newest Godzilla -1 movie has done the impossible. What I thought was impossible, they did what others couldn't. They gave us a kick-ass Godzilla movie that we've been waiting to see for years. Now, one thing for sure, go see this in a theater. Biggest screen possible or whatever. As long as you see it in the theater, this movie has such an impact and effect on you while you're watching it in the theater. This is not a made for VOD movie. Watch it in the theater as fast as you can. Run, don't walk. Now, I thought for years Godzilla movies were not my thing at all, because I did not grow up with Godzilla movies. I've seen Godzilla stuff here and there. I think we all have at this point. But then I just thought I would just skip out on Godzilla movies because I don't care about them. They're not my thing. This movie throws that thought out the window. I just hate shit Godzilla movies with boring ass characters, crappy effects, and what he got all full flat performance in the movies. That's what I hate. This movie actually made me care about the characters, made me care about the human characters, and Godzilla. My goodness gracious, they used Godzilla the best in this movie, and they had an actual great story in this movie, not a bunch of stories from a bunch of different movies crushed into one shit-tastrophe movie. This movie does what we wanted for so long in a Godzilla movie. So Godzilla -1 takes place after World War II, and this guy is the main character, this pilot who just has been in the fight for a long time, wants to go home, live his life with the years he has left. And this family dynamic gets dropped into his life out of nowhere, and he has to become this father figure, husband figure. And then Godzilla comes down and starts wrecking shit, and you gotta stop him. Because at first this guy doesn't really want anything to do with this girl or this kid, and then this guy, you see him grow a heart. You see him grow to care and love for this girl and this kid in his life. That's fantastic to see. It's always nice to see a cold-hearted bastard become such a tender family man. Like, it works in this. This movie is simple yet complex. That whole monsterverse, I don't know jack shit about it, so seeing all these references and these callbacks like in other movies, I would not know. This movie doesn't rely on that. That's fantastic. This movie's just Godzilla versus Tokyo and the army. Let's see him wreck some stuff. The sound design in this movie, man, is on another level. That's why I say watch it in the theater, because Godzilla's atomic breath scene, that was amazing, man. And you can feel the impact of that blah. You can really feel the effect of his blast. Like, holy shit, man. And Godzilla's basic size in this movie, I know he evolves and other stuff. Like, this is like his first form, and he's terrifying. He's savage. He's a cold mofo. And that shows. Like, the atomic breath scenes were handled fantastic. When Godzilla's wrecking stuff, it's fantastic. Every time you feel his presence, it's engaging and menacing as hell. They use the environment to signal you, to show you that Godzilla's coming. He's here. They show you by showing these fish in the water, like they're all swimming away towards this giant deity. It's insane. This movie had a $15 million budget, and I'm like, how? That is groundbreaking. I've seen bigger budget movies fall flat on their face and have shit effects. This movie, man, that was $15 million well spent. That every penny went towards this movie, and it shows. And they even tell you at the beginning, this is a 70th anniversary celebration movie for Godzilla, and they knocked it out of the park. This movie also has a great understanding between the brain versus brawn fight, because Godzilla's the brawn. He's 100% the brawn. But the humans, man, they make you care about them, and they use their brains. And man, I'll tell you, oh my goodness gracious. Actually, no, not gonna say anything. I want you guys to be spoiler free in this one. Just go watch the movie. It's a pretty quick one. Like I said, this movie's simple yet complex, and it's a 2-hour and 5-minute movie, and I was engaged through the whole thing. Like, man, I wanted a great movie. I thought I was gonna see some whatever movie, like whatever, another monster movie. Okay, boring side characters, all that shit. No, I left the theater in shock and shook. This movie's that fantastic, and it's gonna have that effect on you when you're leaving the movie theater, man. Like, my goodness gracious, go watch Godzilla -1. And Toho Studios, please make another one. Make more of these monster movies, and show what they you should be doing. Show others what they should be doing with these monster movies. Awesome licious, baby.